Hi, Kate here. Thank you for joining me. We're going to help start this beginner to intermediate exercise routine that will be all done seated in a chair. You can do these standing if you prefer or require a challenge, but all you're going to need is a sturdy chair to sit in, one preferably without wheels, and no arms, but no other equipment is needed. So whenever you're ready, let's get started. This exercise routine is especially great for cardiac and pulmonary patients preparing for surgery or recovering from surgery. Don't forget to keep breathing in through your nose and firstly breathe out through your mouth. And remember, start low and slow. Go at your own pace and do what you can do. Remember, especially during a warm-up, I want you to be able to talk while you're doing a warm-up, while you're exercising. If you're not able to do that, then slow it down, catch your breath, and you can catch up with us when you're ready. So, whenever you're ready, let's get started. We're going to sit up nice and tall in our chair. We're going to take big deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. First lips. Good. Again. And out. One more time. In through our nose and out through our mouth. Great. All right, let's do a few shoulder rolls forward. Our back is nice and straight. Postures are nice and tall. Now stop and go the opposite direction. Back up. Straight. 2, 3, 4. Great job. All right, let's stretch our neck. So first, we're going to slowly look down, tilt your chin towards your chest. Feel a nice stretch, and then back of your neck. Okay, and now slowly come back up to center, and we're gonna just move up as high as you can. But if you feel pain, I want you to stop. Great, and up to center. And then we're gonna tilt one side to one side, heart near towards our shoulder, and feel a nice stretch on the side of your neck. Yeah. Okay, come to center, and let's do the other side here towards the other shoulder. Great job. Okay, come back to center. Now we're going to do some arm circle windmills. So we're going to take one arm at a time and do 10 big circles forward like this. Your back is nice and straight. Breathing in through your nose and out through 6, 8, 10. Now give me 5 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Let's do the other side forward. 10 big circles. 1, 2. Remember, your back is nice and straight. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Just getting everything warming up. Getting our blood circulating. All of these muscles warming up. 10. Now give me 5 backwards. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Okay, now we're going to do some chest expansions and some leg abductions. So we're going to put both hands out straight, and when we have them out straight, we're going to open our arms out with a nice broad chest. But when we do, we're going to put one leg out to the side and then come back, and then the opposite side. Back, and we're going to do 8 more of those. Great job. Okay, still getting warmed up, make sure you're able to talk, and your dyspnea on a scale of 0 to 10 is at no more than a 3. 0 dyspnea is you have no shortness of breath, and 10 is extremely short of breath, and you can't even talk or catch your breath. So just kind of gauge your dyspnea score based on. The next thing we're going to do is kind of stretch our legs a little bit. We're going to do some heel and ankle taps. First thing we're going to do is raise our toes up off the ground and then place them flat back down just 10 times like that. When you raise your toes, make sure you feel a nice stretch in your shin and then come back. We're sitting up nice and tall. That's good. Great job. Okay, now we're going to do our heels. So we're going to lift our heels up. You can always side so you can see. We're going to lift them up off the ground and squeeze your calf muscle as you lift your heels up and slowly put them back down. We're going to do this 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job. All right. Another warm-up move that we're going to do, we are going to put our leg out straight. This is so important if you're preparing for a surgery and you need your leg muscles strong. When you put your leg out, I want you to squeeze this quad muscle as tight as you can. And we're going to do 10 leg circles going outwards. And then we're going to do 10 going inwards. And then we're going to switch sides and do the opposite leg. So we're going to put one leg out. If you want to put your back all the way up against your chair so your posture is nice and straight, hold on to the sides if you want. And we're going to do 10 going out. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. And then the opposite way, inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. You should feel this muscle burn in your quad. It's gonna burn. So if you feel it, then you know you're working. So let's do the opposite leg. Opposite leg out. Do 10 outward circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right opposite direction. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Great job. Okay. Now you should feel a little bit warmed up, and we are going to go into our next move. We're going to try and do each move for 1 minute. Remember to go at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with me or go at the same pace as me. You can go slower, or if you want to go faster, feel free to do so if you want more. So the first thing we're going to do is some seated marches. So you're going to sit on the edge of your chair nice and straight. Our posture is nice and straight. You're going to lift up one leg and the opposite arm, and then come back down, and then lift the other leg. Just as if we're marching in place, except we're going to be doing it in a chair, seated. And we're going to start right now for 1 minute. Ready? And let's go. Remember to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you want to go faster, you can, or if you need to slow it down, you take your time. You do your own level. Don't hurt yourself. This should be pain-free. You should not feel any pain, and if you do, then you need to stop and rest. Okay. break. Take your breather. You need to take a water break. So. I tried hanging her mustard. I can smell you. Are you all right, great job, guys. You can stop and take a 15-second. Okay, our next move that we are going to do 10 stand-up sit-downs. And I want you to try to do this without using your hands to push off. So if you're able to just cross your arms, hold them up here or up here, however you're comfortable, I just try not to use your hands to push off it. We're just going to do 8 of these stand-up sit-downs. So I want you to slightly lean forward, but straight back. Stand straight up, and then come right back down. Remember, exhale on the hard part. So inhale, and exhale as we come up, and sit up. All right, great job. If you need to take a 10 or 15-second break, do so. All right, our next move that we are going to do is seated side jacks, and we're going to just do 20. So what we're going to do is take one hand, both your arms will be at a 90-degree angle, and we're going to put one leg and arm out to the side like this, as if we're doing a jumping jack, but we're in a chair, and come back. And we're going to alternate legs like this. So we're going to just pull our arm up, tap the side, and come back. Okay, we're going to start right now doing 20. 1, 2, 10, right there. If you need to go slower, you can. Feel free to go at your own pace. Great job. Okay, if you want to take a 10-second break, feel free to do so. Or take a drink of water, hydrate yourself. Make sure your dyspnea score is less than 3. Take some big deep breaths. If you need to take a break, remember our diaphragmatic breathing. One hand on the chest, one on our belly. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through our nose. Good. Whenever you're ready and you can hold your breath, next thing we're going to do is 4 rows or punches. We're going to fold our arms just like this. Our elbows will not go above our shoulders. They'll stay a little bit lower. We're going to just punch forward and pull back. While we punch forward, we're going to tap our toe in front of us and then bring it back and alternate legs just like this. And we're going to go for 1 minute starting right now. Make sure your posture is nice and straight, back is tall, We're breathing in through our nose. We're breathing out through our mouth the entire time. We're going to exhale during med first. So we're going to inhale and go.
Wow.
Go at your own pace. If you want to go faster, you can. With this, if you want harder challenge, where you can slow it down as you need to. Just don't forget to breathe. Great job. We're almost done hanging.
It's hard.
Really in your nose and out through our mouth. Okay, great job. You can stop and take a 15-second. All right, our next move, we are going to do some running in place. All I want you to do is pretend like the floor is lava. You're going to just pretend like we're running in place, and you can move your arms or you can hold on to the side of your chair if that's better for you. But I want you to lift these toes off the ground, and we're going to go for 1 minute like we're running in place. Ready? Floor is lava. Go. Our back is nice and straight. Remember, you can go fast or you can go slower if you need to, or you don't have to move your arms at all. I just want you having a nice straight posture, gauging our core, and don't forget to breathe. Most important thing, breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Pretend like the floor is on fire. Lift your toes off the ground. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Like you're running to a stranger or somebody you're in danger. Run fast, 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 fast. You got it. We're almost there. If you need to slow down, feel free to do so. Okay, great job, guys. I know your legs are getting tired, so stop and take a 15-second break. All right, guys, our next move we're going to do are we're going to put our hands up like this, and we're going to do some cross body punches, cross and across. And every time you punch, I want you to squeeze that tricep muscle, engage your core so you have a nice straight back. Our abdominal muscles are nice and tight, and I want you to do powerful punches. Boom. Boom. Like that. We're going to go for 1 minute starting now. Don't forget to breathe. And through your nose and out through. Remember your back is nice and tall. Imagine there's a string in the top of your head, holding it up so your back is straight as it can be. Really engage your core each time you twist. Good. Almost there. This is going to help your upper body and abdominal muscles and core to be nice and strong. Almost there. Great job. Okay, let's take a 15-second break and hydrate and we'll lift you. Okay, our next move that we are going to do are some high knees. So you can sit all the way back against the edge of your chair if you want, or if you want to sit at the edge of your chair, just make sure your back is nice and straight or posture is good. All we're going to do is lift up one leg and put it back down, and then the other leg back down. We're going to do that for 1 minute, doing some high knees, starting now. Don't breathe in through your nose and up your arm out. You go at your own pace. If you can't lift up your leg that high, that's okay. Just lift it up as high as you're able to, comfortably without pain. Clear your nose. We are almost done with this exercise routine. Y'all are doing great. Hang in there with me. Okay, you can stop and take a break if you need to, and we'll be back in 15 seconds. All right, we are going to do our pull down. I want you to take your arms and we're going to do some bear hugs or back slaps, going like this, alternating arms. Breathing in through our nose, then out through our mouth. And the last thing we're going to do are 8 more stand-up sit-downs by my favorite exercise. It is the best thing to do to prepare for surgery. When you have any type of surgery where they're cutting open your chest or your abdominal muscles or stomach, you need to have your core and your quads and your large muscles in your legs very strong, because when you have incisions and you're in the hospital, they want to try and get you out of the ICU bed as soon as possible. So you might not have the strength or ability to push off or pull up on anything. So you're going to have to rely on your abdominal muscles and your strong legs to help get you up, to pivot, to get out of bed, to sit on a side mode or bedside chair or anything like that. So it's the most important thing to do. So whenever you're ready, we're going to do 8 stand-up sit-downs and we will be done. All right, when you're ready, we're going to cross our arms, lean forward, slowly stand up, and sit down. Remember to go at your own pace. If you can go as fast, slow down. Just take your time and you do you. Remember to breathe in and exhale during efforts. We're going to breathe in and exhale as we stand up. All right, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Carry Have Health. We hope to see you in the next session. Don't forget to keep reading and keep